Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shop, back with some more MLB picks on this Saturday, June 12th. Guys, it's the weekend. Let's get after it today. Let's make some money. If this is your first video, my name's Logan. I do the MLB picks daily on this side of the channel. And right now, we are sitting at 6,201 subs. Yes, guys, we made it to 6,200. Big shout out to you guys for the support. Now can we get to 6,250? You know, baby steps towards our 10,000 goal. We can't do it without you mashing that subscribe button. So go ahead and subscribe if you already aren't. And lastly, consider becoming a COS All-Star. These are the lifeblood of the community. The reason why on the weekends, rather than sleeping in, I wake up to do these picks videos. These are our COS All-Stars all over the screen. And Austin and I really appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. If you're interested in doing it, it's just a little virtual tip to Austin and I for doing these picks videos. Either click the join button next to our channel name or the first link in the description below. Let's recap yesterday, guys, because, you know, Lady Luck is not on our side. And, you know, as frustrating as it can be, that's why I've been limiting the plays down the past few days, because I recognize that, you know, the picks are there, but the luck isn't. And, you know, we're just getting, you know, unfavorable outcomes, right? You know, 1 and 3 collectively in the picks yesterday. Yuck. We gamble to make money, not lose money like this, right? You know, let's recap the Dodgers run line. That was a no sweat bet. Thank goodness that one went right, because, man, you don't see a patch here yet, but it's close, right? Boston first 5, that was an L. Of course, Boston scores all their runs after the first 5. I mean, if you got them live bet, that would have been great. You know, Houston first 5, that was an L as well. What are the odds that Houston and Boston both win their games but trail after the first 5? I mean, really unlikely, really unlucky there. I mean, I love betting first 5 because usually the first 5 team, you know, sometimes hangs on at least, right, with the bullpens, but no. You know, that did not go our way. And Pittsburgh's team total under. Yep, they scored 2 garbage runs in the 8th. I guess I had that coming. But of course, with the luck we've been on recently. So, you know, that concludes the 1 and 3. But, you know, as I said, guys, when you gamble, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? You cannot try to make up all your losses in one day. You know, we have to bankroll manage. It's one of the things Austin and I both preach, right? Not try to win it back in one night. And that's why, you know, limiting the play size. I do have 5 plays today, which is one more than yesterday, but there's a surprise one at the end for our COS community. Let's get into the picks though. Where are we starting? Royals versus A's. I'm taking A's run line plus 128 value. I love the value on this one, guys, because, you know, you have Coer on the mound for the Royals. First inning batting practice. Yes, you guys probably remember him. Recently, he made his first start. He is a Florida Gator alum, so I don't want to go crazy on him right now. I'm a Florida Gators alum as well, but you know, Coer, he was really bad. 4 earned runs in two thirds innings pitched. He didn't even make it the full inning. 7.46 whip. Youch. Yes, he got absolutely rocked against the Angels. We had the over first 5 in that game. It was a no sweat bet because Coer hosted batting practice. Who's on the other side of the mound? Caprielian, 2.40 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. So, you know, Caprielian, you know, pending a meltdown, I mean, I think he'll be okay today. And, you know, I love betting against the guy making his second start. How much better can he get from his first start to his second start? I don't know the answer to that. We're going to find out today, right? Oakland is just flat out the better team as well. That's why I'm definitely hitching my wagon to the A's run line today at the plus value. You know, I'll take a shot at a pitcher making his second start. Yeah, you know, I'm in. Say less. Moving on to our next pick, Orioles versus Rays. I'm taking Rays run line, minus 108. Again, I love the value on this one, guys. A run line that these 2 teams should be able to cover, you know. Rays are a great team. Hill is on the mound for Tampa Bay. He's a lefty, right? We know this. 0-0, 2 earned runs in each of his last 3. Old man Hill has been absolutely cooking batters this year. He's been great. In his last matchup in May, he went 6 innings pitched and 1 earned run against Baltimore. Super solid, right? Nothing to complain about with Rich Hill. Baltimore, 8-13 versus left-handed pitchers. Yeah, that's not great, guys. And, you know, Rich Hill is a lefty, so I think he could cook him again, right? You know, there's definitely evidence for that. Lopez is on the mound for Baltimore. 3, 1, and 3 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Yeah, I mean, he's going to give up some runs. Tampa Bay's offense, pretty good, right? 4th in runs, 16th in hits. Baltimore, by comparison, 21st in runs, 10th in hits. Yeah, Tampa Bay, edge for the offense and in the edge in the pitching. I don't see why at home they couldn't cover this run line for us. I love it at -108. That's why we're locking it in. Moving on to our next pick, White Sox versus Tigers. I'm taking White Sox first 5 spread, so -0.5 at -128 odds. I like, this is kind of like a kind of match bet, first 5. And yes, we got absolutely wronged by the first 5 yesterday, but we're due for a bounce back today. Chicago's the White Sox bullpen has sold me before. That's why I'm not picking full game in this one. Just when I trust them, their bullpen comes out and lays an egg. So I don't want that to happen. And I've already stirred the pot with the Tigers before. I kept picking against them and they kept proving me wrong. So I'm just picking first 5, trying to come back against the Tigers, right? But the real reason I want him is because Ureña's on the mound, right? Ureña, 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs in his last start against when these two teams faced June 6th. Yeah, I mean, and on the other side of the mound, you had Cease. He's 2-0 versus Detroit this year. I expect him to make it 3-0, today. 0 earned runs in 7 innings pitched in both games versus Detroit. Cease has been really solid. Detroit, bad offensive team. I say this all the time, and then they go and drop 8 runs on me. But please, Tigers, don't do that again today. 29th in runs, 25th in hits. Play like that, right? That's what we're asking for. We need that. We need a little luck on our side, right? Chicago, by comparison, 5th in runs, 8th in hits. Great offensive team. They should be able to get to Ureña. And speaking of getting to Ureña, yes, White Sox versus Tigers. I'm taking Ureña strikeout total under 3.5, -130 odds. I'm surprised this is -1,000 odds, right? He doesn't hit this consistently, guys. Every single time I pick against Ureña, I've been, right this year. Yeah, of course, knock on wood, right? I'm going to get it wrong eventually and probably today. But I really love the analysis on this one. Ureña, 5 innings pitched June 6th and only 1 K. Yes, he went 5, 1 K. That's it. That's all he can muster. I remember it because I picked his strikeout total under in that game as well. 1 K and 2 Ks are both of his results against Chicago this year. Hasn't hit this, right? What evidence is there that he's going to hit it today? He's not a strikeout specialist. He's a ground ball pitcher. He pitches to contact. If you ever watch, Ureña, he's kind of funny to watch. I'm going to be completely honest. He's usually chewing a big wad of bubble gum. He's got these really baggy sleeves, and he's just kind of just like moseying around like on the mound. It's just lackadaisical. That's how Ureña plays. That's how he pitches, and that's why I always come after him because I see that, right? 1, 2, and 1 strikeouts are his last 3 games. Yeah, so hasn't hit this, has not sniffed it recently, and he's went 5 and 2/3 and 6 innings pitched. You look at those numbers and you think, well, Logan, that's probably through 2 or 3 innings. No, he's went 5 and 2/3 and 6, and still could only muster 1 and 2 strikeouts. Yes, that's what he is. That's why I'm hammering the under on this one, and I feel great about it. Come after me, Ureña. It is personal now. Last pick, guys. NRFI Nation, I'm back. Yes, fax machine style. Michael Jordan. Yes, I'm back. Padres versus Mets. I'm taking the no-run first inning, -155 odds in this one, guys. Yeah, I'd like the odds to be a little better, but we got to get some NRFI momentum under our belt. So we have Musgrove with his 2.4 ERA. That's really solid. We have Stroman with his 2.4 ERA. That's really solid as well. The over-under to this game should be in that 7.5 range. Not sure what the books have it at. The Mets are 24th in first inning runs. San Diego, 22nd in first inning runs. All the ingredients are there for a no-run first inning. Can we cash it? Can we fly the NRFI flags again? Guys, I'm putting the flag back up on the pole. We're back. We took a little break because we weren't hitting them consistently, but I really like the value on this one. I like these two teams. They've cashed the no-run first inning for me before. I think they can do it again today. I wish DeGrom was on the mound again, right? But, Stroman is a pretty decent pitcher as well. Lastly, guys, let's recap the picks. We're in for a big bounce back day today. A's run line, Rays run line, White Sox first 5 run line, Ureña strikeout total under, and the no-run first inning in Padres versus Mets. Thank you, COS community. You were the absolute best. Let's get after it today, and let's make some money. I'll see you guys tomorrow.